read the Magic Tree of Merlin mission book named Season of the Sandstorm, Magic Tree of Merlin Mission 6. Okay, now today we're going to start reading at chapter 7, Behind the Third Wall, and the end of reading at chapter 8. Okay, now are you ready for this one book with a lot of stories? And now here we go. And first you can read the Magic Tree of Merlin Mission 6, Season of Sandstorms. Chapter 7, Behind the Third Wall. Let's hurry, said Annie, as Beauty and Cutie walked through the big land. The loose of the sand of the desert changed to the sun-burnt earth. Then the hard earth changed to the scrubby grass. Goats of a sheep grazed into of the grass. Firms started off the countryside. It wasn't long before Jack and Annie came to the red clay path. The path led to the crossroads, where many travelers were coming from different directions. They're all heading toward the shining city. Jack and Annie rode alongside. Boys driving sheep and farmers in the donkey carts. They had passed a woman with their bellies over their faces, carrying parts of their shoulders. Jack kept looking for Merlin, but he never saw him. Moving to the crowd, Beauty and Cutie clumped across the bridge. Rowboats and barges glide along the yellowish-brown river. On the other side of the river was a huge outdoor market with a maze of the tents. The market seemed to be filled with people from many countries. Oh, I think the market is very, very big, and they were gonna go to a other country because of the sandstorm has come. So they're buying some food so they can go to another country and eat all of the foods at that country. And where's Merlin? I think they need to find at the supermarket because Merlin might be going to another country and have another home and buying a lot of foods to eat at that other country. So Jack and Annie need to find the market, but I think they didn't. The sharp smells of incense filled with the air. Toll was jammed with the birds, snacks, baskets, and turbans. The shoemaker sat across the luggage, sweetening shoes. Potters are bent over to the ovens, baking earth-colored pots, and wherever there are small looms, spilling sink percolate. Paper piers, a merchant shouted. No thanks, said Annie. Penguins, parrots, another shouted at Jack. No thanks, he said. I love this place, said Annie. What is it? I'll look up, said Jack. He put down their research book and read aloud. The 19th century, traders from all over the world brought their goods of the big land to sell. The big land made merchants of the traded paper, fine cloth, and jewelry from goods of the Spain, India, Africa, China, Greece, and the Netherlands. Their goods were sold into a huge open-air market, called bazaar. Oh, so a bazaar is sort of like a mall, said Jack. A lot more better than the mall, said Annie. Let's get out of and look around. We don't have to shop, said Jack. We have to our finished mission. He put out their Muller's ladder and read. Find a horse and a dome, the one who sees all, the heart of the city behind the third wall. It sounds like the past 3 walls and we camp for a horse, said Jack. We'd better keep going. Jack put the book into the ladderway. Beauty and Cutie ambled through the noisy brazier. And when they left the brazier, Dad ran to cover the brick wall. Running along the base of the wall was muddy moat. Look, that must be the first wall, said Annie. Cool, said Jack. Jack and Annie rode 2 camels over a rain-arched bridge as they crossed the moat. And they passed through the gate to the double iron doors, one to the other side of the wall and the one busy of the entrance line with the buildings. As their camels moved slowly out and crawled, Jack pulled out their research book, saying with the other side and read to Annie. During the Golden Age, Bagland had a good hospitals. Oh, because it's a desert, there's very uh there's some small hospitals and not many hospitals because the desert isn't very richy, I think. But they're a very good country. But I think they didn't have much things to make the hospital very much. So I think they didn't have much of the hospitals. But I think that hospitals is very great, but much at all. Like there is a very small hospital, but there's one hospital at the desert island, and they have went there, and there is a very, very serious kind of thing. So it hurts very much. So they have go to that country hospital, and they're so nice like me. And they have went to the hospital, and the hospital is so great. So they will go to a hospital very much, but there's very small and not much of hospitals there, but it's very nice. I want to try that hospital too. Where is it? The city is also known for an excellent police system and the public schools, along with the many libraries and stores and zoo with 100 lions. Wow, zoos have 100 lions. Very good. What is it? A.N.? I like to visit those lions, said Annie. We didn't have time now, said Jack. The camels clubbed down to the busy advantage, and until they had came to the grease field. Oh, look, there's a second wall, said Annie. Bordering the field was also a wall. It was covered too, but much taller than the first. It looked like as the last of the 100 feet high, and there's the guards of the gate, but they didn't seem to check any of the people passing to act normal. Jack obeys Annie. Don't act like addition. Jack and Annie joined the stream of the people were on another grand avenue, and they have the end of the wide cavern round into other green field. Look, the third wall, said Annie. The wall have been even taller than the second. And again, the people was passing furiously through the escape. It's a part of the mission. Easy, said Annie. No, yeah, said Jack. But we still have to find that horse in the dome. We have the Capley that gets on him meet with us. Beauty and Cutie ambled through the gate of the third wall, carrying Jack and Annie to the heart of the Baglands. A place room before them. A roof was gathering green dome. And the top of the dome is a stood of the statue of his horse. Yea, the horse who sees all, said Annie. I will bet a Capley leaps into this place. Let's follow people entering an arched pathway outside this place. Jack and Annie rolled under arch into the beautiful garden. The warm breeze smell of the flowers, the roll with the path bordered by the date plants until the came of the country yard, the boys playing ball. Near the country yard was the statue of the camels on it. Oh, it looked like we have to go to the rest right away on foot, said Jack. Yeah, I guess Beauty and Cute can stay there, said Jack, pointing to the stable. Jack and Annie rode to the stable, and they had chirked. The camels knelt. They have reached for a little shoulder bag of the bowl and rolled it to the table. And Jack and Annie picked up the step outside and Tudor followed her. Here, shouted the young boy curly back hair. It was holding the hands. Annie threw the ball to him, and Boy caught it. He grinned at Annie. It's a good throw. Who are you? He said. Where are you from? Before Jack could say anything, Annie had crossed to the boys. And Jack hurried after her. I'm Annie and his brother Jack, said Jack. Annie said, Annie, we're from Rocky, Pennsylvania. Oh, why have you come to the Bagland? The boy asked. We have to see the Capley, said Annie, and the boy's friends laughed. What's so funny, said Annie. Our Capley's the most powerful man in the world, said another boy. He does not have time to visit with children. That everyone keeps saying, said Annie. But we're on a very important mission. We, said Annie. Jack interrupted. Come on, I'll left my bag to the stable. He waved to the boys. See you guys later. Let's go, Annie. And Annie started to leave with Jack. Do you discover that the Capley would not meet you and come back to the play with us, said a curly-haired boy. And Annie stopped. Don't worry, she called back. He will meet us. We're special. Annie, come on, Jack said. Why are you special? Shouted the boy. For a thing, we just have to save the precious treasure from the bandits from the sandstorm in the desert, said Annie. For other, Annie, Jack said sternly, and he grabbed arm. Come on, he pulled Annie away. As they headed back to the stable, Jack shook his head. Don't say stuff like that, he said. Why don't? Said Annie. Because you're bragging, said Jack, and makes other kids feel bad. When even you're special, you don't have to. Oh no, cried Annie. She covered her mouth with her hands. What? Said Jack, following her shocked gaze. Another ladder bag lay into the beauty's feet. It was open beside the torn of the ladder covered with an asteroid's book. He had pages of the hung chairs. Beauty's mouth was happily chewed purest treasure. Now it's chapter 8, The Room of the Tree. Oh no. The camels, Beauty and Cutie, have ate the research book. Oh my gosh. Now what shall we do? To do a lot of missions. But they have reminds, but they need to find something at the research book. So the camels need to be very, very careful. Or Jack is very, very angry now. And Annie too. Annie is sad, but Jack is very, 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 very angry because Jack loves to find something at the research book. And now, did you have fun? Useless English Country will come back with this book, but not the story because it might be a new chapter to read. Okay, now, bye-bye everybody. And if you like my YouTube, please thumbs in my YouTube. Bye-bye everybody. Have a nice day. Bye.